or something to write with? Perfect. Notepad ready. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do is just kind of take like maybe 20, 30 minutes and kind of get you off on the right foot and go over some goals and all that good stuff. Okay. So really there's two pathways whenever a new distributor starts, and that's kind of what we go over in the beginning is and either one is fine. It just depends on like what you want to commit to. And that is whether you're going to be in your launch phase or if you're just going to be in a phase of let's see how it goes. So either one is fine, and it's up to you which one you want to take first.
Okay, and you said the second one I heard was let's see how it goes, right?
Yeah, first one was launch phase. So that is like really just wanting to get started. Let's make some money. Let's make this happen. Let's hit some goals.
Launch phase, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. It's gonna go.
What'd you say?
I said, let's see how it goes. It's gonna go.
Yes, for sure. So yes. So are you feel like of launch or let's see how it goes?
Launch.
Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna do is obviously you just signed up. So we're in kind of like the 48-hour phase to where we're doing your distributor training. And really we're going to start. And what that means is like the people who usually get started, they start faster, they have more success. And that's how I was whenever I first got started was, like I saw the opportunity and then I was like, I'm going to do this, like I'm going to put my effort into it and launched it. And so within the first 3 weeks, was able to get about 5 clients and really just kickstarted the business from there. So I'm really excited for you. You are in the part of your distributor training where it's time to start reaching out to people. Like you've set up your website and your PayPal, correct?
Yes.
How are your conversations?
I know my messaging was like all over the place. I was like royalties, and then I'm talking to this person, and I need.
That's right. Like I'm so done with it. How are the conversations going that you had yesterday?
Of course, they probably all got cut off for New Year's festivities. I didn't really get much back after the last message that I sent you, but I'm pretty sure hopefully somebody will wake up and they will want to change their lives, their world this morning.
Yeah.
I figure a few guys.
Yep.
Yes.
And remember, a good concept to think about whenever you're starting your business is we're not in the business of selling people necessarily. We're in the business of sorting people. So your main job is having the conversations, but finding out if people it's kind of like a basket of apples. Are they a green apple, a red apple, or a rotten apple? So green apples meaning like they're ready to go, right? And then red apples, kind of like a stop sign, like I got questions, they're going to need to answer some questions. And then rotten apples, don't even mess with them. They're not fun to work with, like don't take a bite, so to speak. So that's really all we're doing. And we do that by having those conversations and finding out where people are at. And it's just a constant and consistent conversation flow, and that's how we're going to sort people. So that's really what we do every single day is we get into conversations with people about like the challenges or about making extra income, whatever it may be. So remember, your success or your failure, and failure necessarily is not a bad thing. Failure is like you send a message and they don't respond. Okay, so little bitty failures like that, we all have those. And it's just about sending the message. And it's like I said earlier, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows, right? Like we're going to have to deal with some disappointing moments when you're building a business, but I'm telling you, once you get over like the little bitty disappointing moments, this business is so worth it. And I know you've watched us do it for years.
Yeah.
So, and that's the cool part is like you've kind of watched as far as like, okay, you know, maybe it wasn't the best experiences that we always went through, but we always stay positive and we just keep building and growing and changing people's lives.
Can you see me? I can't see you anymore.
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, now I can see you. There you
go. So what really made you say yes? Like what really made you decide, okay, I'm going to be a distributor, I'm getting into it?
I think mine was a long thinking process because I overthink everything in life and I probably should stop doing that. But just my thought of how healthy I want to be, and just my whole wellness period. And so the point that I also know I have to have accountability, but also bringing in people with me to do it, and just being at a point now where we're trying to wedding save while we wedding plan too. So having those fun. So I was just like, well, since I'm going to work out and I'm going to start that better wellness life and trying to teach the kids, then I might as well go ahead and get distributors, throw that in there as well, and have some extra funds on the side for doing it. But I think it's something I'm going to enjoy helping other people do.
Yep. You said wedding festivities?
Yes. What? Where you been?
I guess not in the loop.
We got engaged on November 17th. Everybody that knows us, everybody's like, but we thought y'all were already married.
Maybe that's why I was confused.
Yeah. Like, oh, we were just, doing this over here.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So when's the wedding?
Yes, but that's why I think Nicole knows. That's why I laughed so hard at her post yesterday that she kept the ring for like a week. And I was like, okay, better. I'm doing better.
So when's the wedding?
We have planned it for July 2020, so we're taking some time.
Okay.
We've already been together anyway for this long, so we might as well take the time and plan and do what we really want. So it gives us some time, and it gives me some time to be a really fine bride.
Yeah, for sure. That's so awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do the kids think?
He actually asked Gabriel, so they're excited. Yes, they're all excited. Zari is trying to figure out how she's going to help me wedding plan. She's my wedding planner. So everybody's excited about it.
That's awesome. So what, as far as like financial goal, how much extra income do you feel like you would want to bring in for you to really feel connected to doing the business?
And you don't know what's weird? I don't think I've actually decided that and looked through it yet. I think I literally thought about at least I'm having fun, getting fit, and now I'm making an extra income. I don't think I would do what extra would be nice. I guess I was waiting for you to talk to you to see what's actually realistic.
Yeah, well, honestly, whenever I first got started, I had a thought that I was like, what if I could just make an extra $500 a month, to where we could actually save money because we were living with Brock's family. And we're living off one income. So there was really no like financial savings to actually start a life, own your own house and those kind of things. So I was like, well, what if, it's $500? What if I could find something that helped us do that? And then I'm blessed to find this opportunity. Got started part-time around, the kids, and just did it in little increments of the day and started gaining clients. And that's the thing that I'm going to teach you how to do is build your client base first. So in realistic terms, it's whatever you put into it. You know what I mean? Like how much time and effort are you going to put into it? So, and that's what Brock really enjoys about the business is when he first started, he was teaching and coaching, but every year made the same amount of money every single year, but put in probably more and more effort every single year too, you know? But with this, he was able to put in the effort that he wanted to and felt good about it and was able to make extra income. So for you, I think just starting off building your client base is where we're going to start. And then we can start tracking how much income that you're making. And that's going to tie into like your, getting started story. And that's really what we're building is we're building your client base, but we're also building like your 30-day success story in the business,
Okay.
Whenever I made that $541, it felt like, oh my gosh, I'm building something, like I'm doing this, And so you have to think about like, what is it going to do for you when you start getting clients? And obviously you said like, it's going to help me be more accountable. But just think about it. Like, how are you going to feel when you start being involved in changing other people's life through the products and through the business opportunity? Like, have you thought about like, man, like, how am I going to feel? It's going to feel so awesome.
Yeah. You say that, I would say 400 was actually on my mind, and I was like, am I shooting? I don't really know the product yet, and I was looking at the sales and things like that. 400 was something that was on my mind.
Yeah. And most people, whenever they get started, just like me and you and several other new distributors, it's anywhere between like $200 and $500 a month. So everybody has that same goal, like I want to make a return on my investment, and then I want to make a couple extra $100, which is a couple clients. So that's what you and I are going to work on together. So, okay, let's go through. So your first, like, have you made a post on Facebook yet? No?
I was waiting to see. No, I have not.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So your first post is really going to be just like sharing your excitement to help people with their health. And just a couple of tips. You don't really need to mention that it's Herbalife. The only reason why we do that is because some people have like a preconceived notion that if you say Herbalife, they're like, oh, well, my friend from 2,000 miles away had a really bad experience with Herbalife, and they already prejudge what you're going to be doing based on like other people's opinions. So just to combat that, we're just making a generalized post. So what I would do is choose like a great photo of yourself and just share your excitement. Like, it's a great day to make it because it's January 1st, right? So you can say like something like how, what you're looking for. It's a new year. I'm getting started in my nutrition coaching business. I would love to have some accountability partners because I'm going to change, this, and this. And I'm looking for people who want to change the same things.
Okay.
Right. And before you post it, you can always send it to me and I'll just double check it for you just with wording and that kind of stuff. And we'll go through that together. So let's write that down as something that we're going to do today. And then our 30-day goals, best day ever to do a new distributor orientation. It's the first of the month. So 30-day goals, we're going to go for, and this is like a mutual goal that we use for all the new distributors, is 500 documented volume points. Now, documented volume points is basically all of the Herbalife products are worth a certain amount of volume points, right? Like your Formula One and your protein and all that stuff. So 500 documented volume points is about 5 clients. Okay, so the average Herbalife order is about 100 volume points. So if we kind of divide that out, it's 5 clients. So my role to work with you every single day for the next 7 days for sure, with the conversations and the flow of responses, the Facebook posts and all that stuff, is to just get your business off the runway. It's kind of like a jet airplane, you know what I mean? Like it takes a lot of power to get it off, but once it gets off, it's going up and up and up and up, and it's cruising.
Yeah.
So let's write down, I know yesterday you went through a couple of conversations. Do you know about how many you sent out?
I want to say I sent about 20, 25. I didn't stop. Once you said 10, I just kept going, honestly.
Perfect.
Just
Awesome.
being honest, so hard-headed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I'm waiting, and I know some. I think I have some actually that I haven't. Hold on, you'll see me disappear for a little bit.
Okay, no worries.
But I think I have some. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I have 3 right now that I didn't respond to yet that have said something this morning. 2.
Okay, perfect. So 2 responses. And you sent 25 messages, right?
Yes. And more of them are like, sure, they're saying, sure, I'll see the video, but then they're not really responding after they say, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've had 2 that said that it was because of the diet that they're already on, the nutritional diet that they're on, with their doctor. So.
Yeah. And so those are the people that we're sorting, right? The green apples are the ones that are responding. The red apples are kind of just sitting. They're going to have some questions. They'll come along whenever they're ready.
Okay.
So our job is just to keep having the conversations.
Okay.
And you are going to be the billboard for your business. Okay. So your personal results starting today, over the next 2 weeks, right? Like creating that 14-day before and after is going to be so powerful for your business. So definitely, if you're not, write that down. Like your results are going to determine your business. So that's another wave of accountability, is your results are going to attract your client base. Okay. So using the scripts and the videos and such that we have, the reason why we do that is because it takes the guesswork out of it for you. So, you know, like when you first start, number one, you're like, okay, I don't even know what to say, or those kinds of things. And that's why we have scripts. Now, if you feel like, you know, let me add this word because this sounds like something I would say, or let me add these emojis because I use them all the time. Of course, make it sound like you, but just take as little as time as possible to copy and send the things and all that stuff. And the tools are going to do the work for you. And that's the great part is, you know, over the course of time, we've gotten better at building a structure and really ironing out some details. And so now whenever new distributors come on, it's very simple. There's a website that you'll go through with the training modules, you know, on your new distributor training. And you'll keep working through that. There's a lot of stuff in there. And then also getting into the scripts and that kind of thing. So tonight we have Tuesdays, if you have your planner out. I know you said you wanted to go over some of the calls and events and stuff. Okay. So Tuesdays, which is today, awesome. We have a Tuesday team development call. So every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. we have a Zoom call, and it's led by different coaches throughout the organization. And they're going to share like business building tips to help you get to supervisor. Okay. So right now you're at 25% distributor. Okay. And our goal with building your client base is moving you up the marketing plan to supervisor. Okay. So definitely that is one of our business calls. And then Thursdays at 7:45, we have a team training call. And that's usually like we have a guest speaker, So you get to hear their story. And it's a call that we use for training the team.
Okay.
Okay.
And PM, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Tuesdays is 7:30 p.m. Thursdays is 7:45.
Got you. All on Zoom.
Yep.
Okay.
And Zoom just makes it simple because there's people everywhere.
Got you.
So our January distributor training weekend is in Dallas this month.
Okay.
And that is the weekend of the 12th and the 13th.
Okay.
So that's called January kickoff.
Okay. And what and so we stay in Dallas.
Yeah, we have some hotel rooms booked already.
Okay.
So if you want to just stay with us, we have room.
Okay.
So you would just need to grab your event ticket. I can send you the website to do that. And let me write down JKO ticket link. Okay. Perfect.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yes. So, and that's what I would use your excitement to really start messaging people today and posting today, because right now is the best time to launch your business because you're fresh, you're just starting. It's January 1st. We got a team call today. Like, have you had your shake this morning? All those good things, you know? Okay, so over the next 7 days, okay, you and I are going to work one-on-one together a lot as far as like how many messages did you get sent out? What are your responses like? Did we get our Facebook posts done? We'll do a couple more Facebook posts. Have you gotten your distributor kit yet?
No.
Okay, perfect. You will. Let me think.
It'll take a few days, won't it? Because I
Yeah.
just did it on, what was it? That was Saturday, right? Saturday.
Mhm.
When did I text you?
I think it was Saturday. So you'll probably get it Thursday. I would think Wednesday or Thursday. Perfect time for our second post on Facebook, which we'll get there whenever you get your distributor kit. Okay, so and really the goal of gaining your 500 documented volume points is what we're going to be working on together your first 30 days. Okay. Because once you know how to do it, once you figure out how to get your 5 clients, build your 500 documented volume points in 30 days, then you can teach someone how to do it.
Okay.
And that's where you're going to start making extra income quicker, is when you have a distributor doing it with you, and then 2 distributors, and then 3 distributors, and you guys are all working together.
Gotcha.
Okay, so and again, the calls that we have and the events that we go to, it's all just for your benefit, because when you're there, you're seeing, you know, what's possible. You're seeing other people's success. And the training calls are one of my absolute favorite things on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because you're seeing everyone in our organization have success, and it really just builds your confidence and your skills. So let's write down kind of like a little to-do agenda for the day. So we're going to work on your Facebook post.
I got it down.
Okay. And I'm going to send you the JKO ticket link. Okay. Facebook post. And then as far as conversations today, let's set like a goal number of conversations to have today.
20. Am I reaching if I say 20?
Nope. Got it. So I'm going to put 20 quality conversations today. Perfect.
And then the other girl that I was talking about, where she said she already had a previous distributor, she was just like, she doesn't really want to go for the product, but she wants a workout. But then she was like, she was thinking about doing the 6-day challenge for accountability. So do we consider her a red apple, or
So because
how do we?
if she wants to get into the challenge, the great part is we upload a workout every day in the 6-day. So she'll have that, but she has to pay her $50
Okay.
to be in that challenge.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so she can still get the workouts. And then also like her $50 gets her the group, the workouts, and your help as her coach. And so then it'll build the value for you and her, because she's now seeing like, oh, like I need to be with Veronica more because she's actually helping me and helping me stay accountable on the products.
Yeah.
And then, maybe at the end of the 6 days, she's like, you know what, I need to sign up as a preferred member with you so I stay on track.
Okay, got you.
Right.
Got you.
Okay.
So I'll go back and have a conversation with her and say, hey, you can do the 6-day challenge. And so you're saying it's a $50 entrance fee?
Yep. So the $50, that gets her 2 of the 3-day trials.
Okay.
Okay. You'll ship those to her, and then the usually a trial pack is $20. So 2 of them is $40. We say it's $50 because 10 of that goes into the cash jackpot from all the participants. And that's how we pay out like first place, second place, third place.
Got you. Alrighty. And then you'll explain to me how I'm getting these payments and everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Facebook Pay is really like the easiest thing to do.
Okay. And then I just go on and I order them and then get them sent.
Yeah. Once she pays her $50, I'll show you how to place the order.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I have written down Facebook posts, 20 quality conversations, JKO ticket, and then your TTD call is tonight, which I'll see you on Zoom again at 7:30.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
Awesome. I'm really, really excited for you. I'm really glad that you're doing this with us.
Yes, I couldn't choose better people. Better team. I'm really excited.
Yes.
I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I had to wait until my mindset was right, and it just feels like the right moment now.
Good. Awesome. So once we hop off here, let's get that Facebook post kind of written out with a photo, and then just send it to me before you post it, and I'll help you with any wording or like a call to action, so to speak.
Okay. And I'm going to make my first shake. I'm back on my shake.
Yeah.
You start off with tea. You have tea? Did you have tea?
So we normally make our hot tea aloe liftoff. We drink that, and then as we're finishing it, we make our shake. Do you use you use your Facebook?
I have aloe.
You have aloe?
I have aloe. I still have aloe. I still have liftoff.
There you go.
But you use you make a hot tea and then you use the aloe and the liftoff.
Yeah. So heat the water. Put your tea and your liftoff in your mug, and then pour the hot water over. Fill it up, and then top it with some aloe. So good.
That's what I'm going to start off with.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. If you can, do you use Instagram?
No, I don't. I should probably download it and use it.
If you use Facebook, Facebook is good.
Okay.
Just have you used your Facebook story?
Yes.
Okay, so put you making your tea and liftoff on your Facebook story.
Okay. That's all.
And if you just watch my stories, you'll get an idea of like what I post.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, go get your tea and lift off. Let's get the day started, and then send me the Facebook #1 post that we're going to make today.
Gotcha. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
All
Bye,
right.
girl.
Bye.